I've been keeping my eye on all these pepper plants in here and outside as well, because of that temperature dropping cold every single day. I've noticed some of the leaves are starting to yellow a bit now, and nothing seems to be ripening either because it's just not warm enough. So rather than leave these peppers on plants, I might as well just harvest whatever I've got. And they're all still green, but a pepper's a pepper. So I might as well just collect everything that I can before any insects get to them. And then we can just chop the lot up and freeze it. So at least that way we're going to get something. And even if they're really tiny peppers, I'm still going to take them off, because there's no way they're going to grow anymore now. Not just coming up towards October. But considering I'm in UK and we've grown peppers outside, we have actually done quite well this year. And just as I've picked up something to pop these peppers in, it started raining. So we'll get what we can out at greenhouse first, and then I'm still going to go out regardless and get these other peppers. This pepper plant has actually got quite tiny ones on it, but I'm going to take them off. And then we'll spray all these plants down again, because it looks like some of these aphids have come back. Or it's a plant that I missed. But while there's no damage to them, even though they're small, I'm still taking them off. And we've got another one just here. And I've noticed they've started to drop flowers. And that's because it's too cold for them. So we're not going to get anything else from these plants. Or at this time of year, just to get an handful like that will do me. But I just know they're not going to grow anymore. That's a better size one. So that can come off. Have we got any more? Another one there. And another one, albeit small. So we've got one or two there. And there's a plant at the back of here as well. That's got one on. Let's take that off. And that's it for that one. Another thing you'll notice as well, when you leave your peppers on for too long, they're going to start and go soft if they're not growing. And they'll start and shrivel up too. So you might as well get what you can while you've got something to show. Let's go and see what's outside. Well, we've got some in this bed as well, along with his carrots. We might as well take some. And these are actually quite good size ones as well, so before anything happens to them, let's get them off. That's a good size pepper, that one. And no damage. But if you look at the plants, they're no longer a lush green. They're starting to yellow. And there's no flowers at all on these plants. So they've done for you basically. Let's get everything off. There's one on this tiny little plant. Look at the size of that one. And it's such a tiny little plant as well. But it's put all its effort into growing that pepper. Which is brilliant. And next to it, we've got another one. And this plant, there is a little baby one there, but there's no time to grow that anymore. But what we're bothered about is making sure there's no damage, and so far there isn't any. And this plant, again, very tiny plant. It's only as tall as my hand, and it's got 3 peppers on it. That's all an half decent size. It's incredible what some of these plants have done this year, to be considering that they're outside. Nice little peppers. And there's one left on this plant. Perfectly fine. We'll leave that tiny one. Can't really do much of anything with that. But that's pretty good. And I'll put this net back over as well, just in case cats around. I don't want it coming, digging in bed with me having carrots in there. And we have still got a few left in container garden, so they can come off as well. All in this trough. Let's see what we've got here. Right, some little ones, tiny ones at the back. It's not a bad one. I'm going as quick as I can today because it's raining. Well, there's one there, it's quite small, but there's nothing wrong with that. And another. And there's one there it's tiny. But it's actually starting to try and ripen. But I think, let's take that off. Just as I thought, something's getting to them. It's just as well we're getting rid of these today. And there's one up bottom as well. Luckily that one's fine. So let's just keep going until we've got everything off that's any good. I don't want to leave anything for insects to eat after I've spent all season trying to grow them. There's none up back of that plant, so, but there is one on the plant behind it. Let's have a look. Yep, that one's okay as well. And the last one out of here, I think. Oh no, there's another one. Another one hiding right there. And again, they're fine. Well, I think we might have called that just in time. After seeing the plants started to go yellow, and then just moving the plants a little, leaves dropping off. So the energy from those plants is pretty much gone now. But they've still got fruits on them, hanging, although not growing any bigger, and certainly not ripening. But we've noticed that something has took an interest on the odd one and bored holes in it, like they did in this greenhouse quite recently. So we're definitely better off getting whatever we can. And to be honest with you, I think that's a good result for pepper plants that are outside. I just gave them a quick count. It's 25 peppers that we've just harvested. Although we've left it as long as we possibly could, we never got a lot of them peppers to actually colour up. But green peppers are as good as any pepper to me. So as it drops colder, there's no point in waiting for these to get any better than they are. They're just going to get worse. 25 peppers. Last pepper harvest of 2022. And that is a good result. Especially considering all the ones we've had through season that have gone nice and red. And we've took various green ones as well, just to mix that up in stir fries. So I've viewed them with your peppers this year. Let me know in comments. But for me personally, I'm really pleased with this year's pepper harvest. If you want to see what else we're doing over the next few weeks, please hit that subscribe button and press that notifications bell, and we'll see you next time.